2011 marks the 30th anniversary of the creation of OMPA. OMPA was created as a joint effort between city and state governments. City leaders in many communities across the state were frustrated by the rising rates they were forced to pay their current power suppliers. They wanted to have more control over the future of their electric systems and the rates they paid. Authorization for the formation of OMPA was granted by the Oklahoma State Legislature under the Oklahoma Municipal Authority Act, which was signed into law by Governor George Nye on June 2, 1981. OMPA currently provides service to more than half of Oklahoma's municipal systems.
Today, the authority's emphasis remains on providing dependable, affordable power on a long-term basis to member cities. On July 1, 1985, our operations began with service to 26 member cities. This year, we'll begin service to Watonga, our 39th member city. As the number of cities we serve has grown by 50%, our resources have changed as well. We began with a small amount of owned resources, and today approximately 70% of our power comes from owned resources to serve member cities. With greater ownership comes greater flexibility, and this flexibility allows us to keep costs lower. Renewable energy has become a larger portion of our mix, with 20 to 30% of our energy coming from wind and hydro. In drought years like this one, we will be closer to 20%. In years such as 2008, when rain was plentiful, we would have as much as 30% of our generation coming from wind and hydro. Like many other industries, the electric industry has grown more complicated and challenging. Transmission access remains a critical component of our business. For this reason, the OMPA staff is very active within the Southwest Power Pool committees in an effort to protect the rights of the transmission-dependent municipals. Regulations issued by the Environmental Protection Agency and NERC also present significant challenges to us as we try to plan in such a way to minimize costs. No matter what challenges we face in the years ahead, there is no doubt our opportunities for success will be much greater as a result of the united efforts of our 39 cities with a population of almost 250,000 citizens throughout the state of Oklahoma.
All long-term contract member cities have an identified elector, that is the representative of the city that comes to the OMPA process. The electors is the pool by which we select our board that represents the cities in the process of policy development for OMPA. We function like a city council essentially. The policy board sets policy, and then Cindy, general manager, and staff carry out the function. We have professional city managers and we have elected officials. We have 2 mayors that sit on our board as well. We bring a nice blend of backgrounds. We're able to thrash out issues as a board that give us a pretty sound understanding of subjects as we set policy.
This is OMPA's 24/7 operations area. The key functions that take place in this area are energy scheduling, power marketing, and settlements. Energy scheduling primarily consists of the day-ahead scheduler performing economic dispatch of the approximately 20 various generating units and resources to meet the needs of the city's daily load. Then it's turned over to our real-time operations, who not only monitor our loads and resources in real time and make the necessary adjustments, but that's where the power marketing function takes place. And there, what they're trying to do is maximize the value of our assets by either selling excess energy in the market when it's available, or by making economic purchases under the value of our units that we have available at the time. Settlements primarily deals with the energy settlements that take place in the Southwest Power Pool market and the Texas market, which has primarily been called ERCOT market. In 2011, OMPA brought it in-house our ERCOT operations, which is a significant savings to our member cities. This is where we provide real value towards meeting one of OMPA's key missions, and that's providing reliable, efficient energy for our member cities.
This has been another interesting year with OMPA. From reviewing contracts to talking to municipalities have shown an interest in joining our organization, things never get dull. Additionally, as General Counsel, I'm responsible for any litigation the authority is involved with. Fortunately, however, we have none, and I think that's a testament to the good leadership of the Board of Directors and the General Manager. However, as a result of certain challenges presented to OMPA at both the state and federal levels of government, things are changing at OMPA. Historically, OMPA has relied upon other groups or organizations to represent its interests at the state capitol. While this arrangement has been both effective and economical, the Board of Directors has decided this year that arrangement is no longer working. OMPA must be certain that members of the legislature know the organization as well as the purpose of OMPA, and it's important to the member cities. As a result, the Board of Directors is in the process of selecting a firm to represent the interests of OMPA and assist it in establishing its presence at the Capitol. From time to time, we may be calling on you for assistance in making your opinions known on a particular subject, like we did on House Bill 1304. OMPA is a joint action agency. We must all work together to make certain the political climate promotes public power for the benefit of your citizens.
OMPA is ready to help ensure that our member cities remain the primary energy service provider in their communities while providing them with an adequate, economical, and reliable source of electric power.